face on my do it. First, I have Pia priming her face with this Marc Jacobs primer. Priming is a must, correct?
Correct.
Correct. And you know, she has YouTube videos too. Tell them you have to do your makeup for everything.
You have to know how to do your own makeup if you want to join a beauty pageant, because not every day there's going to be a makeup artist there. So it's a big plus if you can do your own.
And so she
5 a.m. The competition was 4 p.m.
She was beating her face for nearly 11 hours before she actually did it. And you know what? If that's the trick, do your makeup for 11 hours. All right, so for foundation, I'm gonna go ahead with this Makeup Forever and mix it with a little bit of Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and I'm using the color number 8 and Makeup Forever number Y405. And we're here in Las Vegas.
This hotel reminds me of Miss Universe.
And now you're judging.
And now I'm judging.
How does it feel to come back to be a judge? Tell the kids.
You know, I feel like being a judge is more difficult than being a Miss Universe, because it's in your hands, you know. Somebody's life is gonna change tonight, and I know what it feels like to be up there. I'm also nervous for them. Whenever I see the girls on Instagram, I just keep thinking, oh my gosh, like I know what it feels like to do your last rehearsal, dress rehearsals, being backstage, all the hair and makeup that's going on at the same time, all the 92 girls competing this year. Can I tell everyone how we met?
I was just about to say yes. Miss Philippines, how many times?
I competed 3 times in the Philippines until I eventually won the 3rd time. And then I went on to Miss Universe, and then I won Miss Universe in the most interesting way, if you guys remember.
You guys, I'm sure y'all remember Mr. Steve. He is here tonight.
No, he's back.
He's back
also. Anyway, so I was thinking, oh, he's never gonna.
And this was after you
anyway.
won.
And then after I won, for some reason, like I was on Instagram and I was like, wonder where Marlon is now, like whatever happened to him. And then I looked for him on Instagram and I saw that he was single.
She's like, I'm single.
And then I followed him and I liked a few pictures, and he was online at the same time, so he saw my...
You have special access to that? Like you can see who's online?
No, he told me that he was online when I started liking the photos, and that's why he knew about it, and then he noticed it, and then...
Was he following you?
He wasn't.
Ugh.
He didn't even know who I was, which is good. Which is good, actually.
How dare you?
He didn't know. He knew that Philippines won at Miss Universe, but he didn't know that it was me. So he had to like scroll through my
Your
my feed.
winning and your crowning.
Yeah.
And
He had to look for it and be like, oh, it's really her.
gosh, she told me when she won, all the Ubers in the Philippines had little crowns on them.
Yeah, it was
Filipino
really cute.
pride. So cute. What is a must when it comes to like Miss Universe makeup? Like, what is your must? What is your go-to?
Well, it has to be good for stage and good for an HD camera too, because the cameras nowadays are all HD. They see everything. They see all the imperfections. So your makeup has to be perfect. What I noticed that some girls do, like some mistakes I noticed, they don't know when to put the brush down. Like they don't know when to stop. It
And
makes
you
them
said
look
you
old.
learned that mistake. You were telling me earlier on your, what is it, the 3rd time you did Miss Philippines, you said your mistakes were lashes? Was it
Lashes.
that? She stacked her lashes, guys. She was Patrick Star back in the day. Oh my gosh. See, I know a queen when I see one. Yes.
I would do 2 lashes, stack them on top of each other, and then I would cut up.
Who taught you that trick?
I just learned it from some of the girls in the Philippines.
Oh, the girls. Ng
Yeah.
drag queen sa Pilipinas, ha?
Yeah,
Ikaw ng
the
drag
girls.
queen, ha? And you had bottom lashes too.
Yeah, I would cut them up and then just put them on the bottom lash. She better work.
Yes. That's a pink, and then I have a blue gloss. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the color NW25, which I use under her eyes. She has a little bit of a spray tan and just wearing a beautiful red dress. And so next I'm going to take the Precisely Mad Brow by Benefit in the shade number 4 and feather some strokes into her brows. Can you tell some other beauty secrets? Any hacks? Pageant hacks?
Pageant hacks.
Anything?
Do you ever hear about using hairspray for for the legs, for
What
the
does that
butt,
do?
for the tummy. It helps it not jiggle when you walk in a swimsuit.
Can you get me can hairspray? I need to spray my belly right now. She
Yeah,
was
it
trying to
has-
tell me something. She's like,
No.
we need a hairspray this arm back here.
Oh, to get used to smiling for hours,
Mm-hmm.
what I used to do is I take a pen or whatever I can find, and then when I'm driving, for example, if it takes me 45 minutes to get to training, and I'm just like,
Oh my god, you're so good.
yeah.
The powder that I'm using on Pia is the Patrick's Powder by MAC. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I get to use it finally on somebody. It's been a long, long secret. So this is a beautiful setting powder. We're just gonna bake the center because she gets oily and she's doing the red carpet. And then I want her to glow, so I'll leave the outside blank. Alright guys, since my beauty queen is a goal-getter, we are taking the Patrick Star and MAC palette called Goal-Getter, and we are going to take a little bit of soft brown and run this through the crease. And I'm using this brush by Morphe, the M441. They're like
I
super
hope
brown.
Mac in the Philippines are gonna give me some.
Girl, you have Patrick Star right here. I will give you some today. Alright guys, next we're gonna take the Glam AF palette, and I created this color called Oh My God because it's such a cute color. It's called Oh My God.
Really? Can I see?
Yes, yes.
Oh my,
Oh my God.
oh my god.
Yes. I'm just gonna take Oh My God on a flat brush and just apply it on the eye as a spotlight because she's gonna be in the spotlight. I love this liner. This is by MAC. This is called Brush Black, and we're gonna go so close to the lash line and then do a thin liner. Next, I'm gonna take a pencil crayon and line underneath. You cannot have false lashes without tight lining.
Your Tagalog's really good,
Really?
considering that you haven't been home in a while.
What's your biggest advice to girls that are like probably too nervous to try a pageant or?
Oh my god, I was nervous too. I guess you just kind of have to go for it. It's normal to feel nervous or scared. It's part of the process, but you will grow so much after, trust me.
So for the under eyes, we're gonna take Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder and dust it under the eyes before I go ahead and smoke at the bottom. This just adds light. It's one of my favorite powders for television, filming HD. Just gives it that perfect look. And then we're gonna go ahead and brush number 3. Next from the Glam AF palette, we're gonna take a little bit of Saddle and start the transition on the outer corner of the lash line. Next, I'm gonna take Embark and run this closer to the lash line to give it some depth. So next for blush, we're gonna take MAC Peaches, one of my favorite blushes ever. Tell us why, how many dresses you went through for when you won. Was it the first dress? Was it like 50 dresses?
And before I decided on
yeah,
the blue one?
on the blue.
Oh, it was the blue one. Initially, my national director did not want me to wear gowns that were made by a Filipino designer. He preferred her taste. Oh, she preferred her taste, sorry. And for years, it was like that for Miss Philippines. We would,
wow.
and the thing is, we would always wear, because she's Colombian, our national director is Colombian, and she would, we and then we weren't allowed to wear Filipino designers, and our gowns would always be made by a Colombian designer instead. So usually what happens if you're Miss Philippines, you arrive at Miss Universe, you look for Miss Colombia and she has your gown because she has her gown with her and Miss Philippines gown because it's usually made by the same designer. So good thing for my year that I didn't have to look for Miss Colombia to look for my gown, because I was able to convince Madame, which is the national director, I was able to convince her to please let me wear the color that I want from the designer that I want.
And who's the designer?
Albert Andrada.
Yes.
What I did was I came into her office and I was prepared. I had a folder with me full of photos of me wearing blue gowns from the past years.
Is blue your power color?
Yeah. So I come up to her and I'm like, Madame, I just want to make a suggestion. I don't want to make you angry or upset or anything, but I think I would feel really confident if I had a blue gown for the pageant.
And this is when you won Miss Philippines already.
Yeah. And we were talking about the gown for Miss Universe. And at first she was like, why are you doing this? Why are you suggesting a color and a designer? Like, I'm supposed to choose for you. And I'm like, but it's okay. I'm just suggesting. I'm not gonna do anything behind your back. If that's the gown you want, you know, I'll wear that. But I would really feel confident for the competition if you let me wear blue, please. Like, and I saved all my brownie points just so I can ask for that favor. I was really obedient, and I just like obeyed. Like, I just said yes to her all the time.
And then it worked.
It worked. I gained her trust, and she said, "All right, you can wear the blue gown. Just make sure you win." She actually said that to me.
And then she won.
She actually said that to me, and I was like, okay, thank you.
All right, so for the lips, I'm going to take the lip pencil from my collection with MAC. This is called Brick, and I'm just going to line the lips. So next, I'm going to take Patrick Wu from the Patrick Star MAC collection. And I've never used this on anyone. So crazy. I'm going to take it on a precision lip brush, and I'm going to fill her lips in. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and change, and we'll be right back. All right, everyone, this is the finished look. My beauty, my queen, my Miss Universe. I'm so excited to see you judge tonight. We are giving you a beat face, lashes, contour. I'll highlight the whole 9. And I hope you guys enjoyed all those tips and tricks and story time. If you guys